Saya Muhammad Zahiri Zulkifli, nombor matrik AA 221611 daripada grup 16. Saya akan menerangkan tentang introduction of inclined plane. On December the 18th, 2022, we are assigned with a group project entitled Inclined Plane Velocity. An inclined plane can be viewed as a simple machine consisting of a sloping surface which is used to easily carry a heavy object from a lower surface to a higher region. An example of everyday use of inclined plane situation is factory worker who carry stock, lift them to stack them on high rack and arrange them. When lifting a heavy object using raw strength can be a burden. Workers who do this kind of task every day may get injured. To overcome this situation, they can pull a board of ladder to create a slope. After that, they should be able to push or pull the weight up to the desired height. This proves how an inclined plane is able to ease the job of lifting an object to a certain height by reducing the force.
My name is Muhammad Zain Haris, nombor matrik AA 221658. I want to talk about method. The simulation and data gathering were conducted using two methods, which are theoretically and experimentally. The theoretical method was done using SimFAT, an app which enables its user to play around with physics and try out different things digitally without having to buy equipment, apparatus and material. The experimental method was done using a few homemade items such as small rack to represent different height of inclined plane, a cupboard to represent the inclined plane and a ball. The plane was rested according to its required height on the rack, and then the ball will be let to roll on the plane. The time for the ball to travel the plane from the top to the bottom is recorded in order to find its velocity using the speed formula, which is V sama dengan D per T. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Baihaqi Atiqullah bin Muhammad Zamidi. Nombor matrik AA 220990. For the theoretical simulation, we use SimFi to obtain the most accurate result for the experiment. Different combination of length and height of inclined plane produce different velocity of the object travelling down the plane. The data recorded for this simulation is as recorded on the table. The basic concept that we can understand here is when the height of the inclined plane is high and the length of the inclined plane is low, the velocity is highest. When the height of inclined plane is low and the length of the inclined plane is high, the velocity is lowest.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Abdul Hadi Putra bin Raja Ismail Idham, matric number AA 220740. After we obtain the results from SimFi, we undergo a real-life experiment using a rock, a ball and a cupboard to prove the concepts gained from the previous results. The different combination of height and length of the inclined plane produces different velocities of the ball and were recorded in the results table as shown in the slide. These results, even though are not quite the same as the theoretical simulation, has proven that the basic concept mentioned earlier is correct. The shorter the length of the inclined plane and the higher the inclined plane, the greater the velocity of the object travelling down the plane. Hence, proves the accuracy of the concept obtained from the theoretical simulation.
Alright, for the discussion and conclusion, it can be concluded that the steeper the inclined plane, the greater the effort needed to push up the load, and vice versa. from the result that we have obtained from the simulation and the calculation for the theoretical, we can conclude that height and length of the inclined plane and the force used are related to each other. Velocity is directly proportional with the height and length of the inclined plane. The force used are the same for every different height and different length of the inclined plane that we use. So the velocity would be directly proportional with the change of height and length of the inclined plane. If the velocity increase, the height and the length of the inclined plane will increase too along the velocity. That's all for us. Thank you.